Hi guys, Paul and Michelle here from Hobby to Business. Welcome to Hobby to Business Hub, episode
5.
Episode 5. Excellent. I've done my research, haven't I? Okay, so tonight we're going to talk about startup secrets. A couple of little tips that Michelle's got a couple of tips there, and I've probably focused my tips on people that are working together, whether it be friends or family, because we've been dealing with people a lot lately in like friends that have come together to start an entrepreneurial exercise, or family that have come together and started a business. So a couple little things that we've noticed with those guys that we think everyone can learn from. So you want to start?
Okay, so I'll start. I have notes, so I will apologise, but I will read a little bit. So probably undoubtedly the most important thing to do when starting up a business is ask questions. Would be the most important.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously we at Hobby to Business, that's what we do. We are the people that you can ask the questions to. So, just in general, there's always going to be mentors and people that you have in your life and people that are experienced in certain areas, that make sure you ask the questions. You only learn by asking questions. So don't sit there, don't feel... What we always say to people is there's no silly questions when it comes to being a startup or running your own business or anything like that, because there's so much knowledge out there. If you don't ask questions, you just won't harness it. Simple as that.
That's right. So if anyone does have any questions that you would like answered, jump on and comment in this feed or PM us privately. We're more than happy to help.
Yep, more than happy.
Exactly. So to give you an example of a couple of questions that people may want to ask, and that probably need to ask when starting up a business is...
These are questions that people might ask of you as well.
Yes.
So it's always good to be prepared with certain basic answers when it comes to, things about your product and what you do.
Yep. So how is your product or service different to your competition? Is it better quality? Is it less expensive? Can you make your product or produce it quicker? It's very important. How much money is it going to take to get your business off the ground? It's something that you definitely need to think about before starting up a business. And also, how are you going to advertise? Is it going to be on social media? If so, what platform is it going to be on? Is it going to be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Etsy, Pinterest? Very important, but something definitely you need to think about. Okay,
so my tip on my end, and like I said, just recap that my area is on people working together in startups. It's always good to have what we call a startup prenup. Okay, so at some point, people's ideas on what needs to happen is going to differ, or someone may want to exit the startup, or there just needs to be something there at the start outlining people's roles, and what people are going to do in the business, and what was to happen if someone would exit, the startup or the business. So, startup prenup is what we like to call it.
Very important. Also, differentiation. So, you need to set yourself apart from your competition. So, how are you different? How's your product? How's your service different to other people on the market? It's something you really need to think about. Make notes of it and use that to help brand your business.
Okay, my tip number 2 is to make sure you allocate someone as the head of the business. Like, someone needs to be the boss, someone needs to, we see this more generally with people that go in, like we have had 2 people we've worked with recently that are groups of 3. So one was 3 family members, another was 3 friends. That have gone into business. So someone needs to be the boss, okay? Simple as that. 3 ideas a lot of times don't come together in one. Everything's different. Someone's got to make the call. You've got to allocate someone as the head of the business to make the calls, or, even that person could be, the person that acts as the person who mediates. But, if there's a decision one way or another, that person makes a call and that's it. I know it sounds silly and no one likes to give up any type of power, but your business can get so caught up in trying to make a decision that it actually stops your business moving forward. So you need to put this mechanism in place early that allows decisions to not slow up your business.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, other than that, you also need to make sure when working as a team that there is an allocation around what each person is going to do in the business. I mean, everyone goes in there with a certain skill set and something that they do really well for the business. Let them do what they do really well. You do what you do really well. So that's the way the business will make money. Don't have people doing what they don't do well. Okay? I mean, look, there's always jobs that, a group or a partnership in a business are going to have to do that, no one wants to do or no one is necessarily skilled at or, doesn't excel in. But in the areas that you are good, make sure, like, in the areas that certain people have, like, the top level skill sets that are going to make your business money, let them do that, because that is what will make your business money.
That's it. Play to your strengths. It's very important.
Okay, so we hope you enjoyed that. It's a nice quick one tonight. We just wanted to share a few tips that we've come across lately about startups. So stay tuned for Hobby to Business Hub episode 6 next week, where we're going to talk about your 2-minute pitch and why it's so important to your business. Okay. See you guys.
See you guys. Have a great week.